Hey everybody, it's Maggie from Personal Euphoria with today's plank story. It's going to be a long one, so I wouldn't do plank for the whole time, or I would take a break, full plank, side plank, or for the movement, we're going to play with something subtle, but it's really good if you're prone to grinding your teeth. One, you can either choose to kind of force yourself to yawn, great for releasing that jaw, or you're going to keep your lips together, but try to relax the jaw as much as you can. So it doesn't look like much happens, but I can't talk and do it at the same time. You're going to keep the lips touching. So if you can see, I'm just pulling my chin down as much as I can without letting my lips gap. And it's subtle, you can play with it, but explore that during our plank story today. Again, that's assuming you don't want to do plank, which is hard to believe, but possible. All right, so this is perhaps more of a vent than anything. This weekend I was out with some female friends and we were all talking about living through and with perimenopause, which quite frankly is the best part about perimenopause, is finding other women to commiserate with and basically laugh, because that's all you can do, because it's almost ridiculous at times. So we were chatting about it and talking about, what works, what while we're different experiencing, and just sort of laughing. And one of my friends sent us afterwards an article from the New York Times that basically was saying U.S. corporations should listen to what UK corporations are doing, because some UK corporations are apparently trying to meet some standard in the workplace called menopause friendly, basically. So they're trying to ensure that the workplace is friendly to menopausal women. And now I was most interested in this article to be like, oh, whatever tips these UK companies have, that's going to help me. Let me look. I can't wait to see what a friendly workplace does to help with perimenopause. And the answer is nothing. What they've come up with is desk fans. Give women desk fans. Now, I'm paraphrasing here, but that's the gist of the article. And a desk fan is fabulous. I'm not knocking it, but that's all we got. 50% of the population go through this at some point in our life, and we have the answer of desk fans. Now, they also suggested creating an environment where women can talk about it. Again, I've found that great. I can't even imagine living in a world where you can't talk about it. And the other suggestion was, like, when women are having a flare or a hot flash, basically give them a break because they'll be better when it's over. That comment alone has a lot to unpack, because are we bad when we're having a hot flash? I mean, women push through it all the time. On the other hand, like, even if you had the greatest corporation in the world who wanted to give you a break for every hot flash, it's just not realistic. Like, I picture my mom teaching 8th grade being like to the students, like, oh, it's snowing out, so I'm going to go head out there for 20 minutes, teach yourself grammar. Or I've had a hot flash teaching a class. I couldn't just be like, guys, keep going. I'm going to go take a cold shower right now, and I'll be better when it's over, right? Like, it's just not realistic for life. But I do laugh because there's so much we don't understand or don't know. When my friends and I were talking about it, we were like, maybe it's perimenopause. I mean, for me, I'm 42. I feel pretty young. My doctor says that's normal. The internet says that's normal. This article said that's normal. But I don't know one other woman my age going through this right now. When I'm commiserating, it's usually women about 6 years or more older than me. So we just don't know. So we're like, maybe it's perimenopause, but maybe it's COVID that's done all this to us. Maybe it's pollen, right? The pollen's been crazy this year. Could it be pollen? And it seems just as realistic. That being said, for all the things we don't know, we have improved. Because my mom will tell you, when she first developed perimenopausal symptoms, her doctor told her she was probably becoming schizophrenic. So hopefully we've gotten better. I will say, you have to laugh at some of this. Like, I don't think of myself as an angry person. I don't think I've generally been angry. But again, when these women were talking, one mentioned, like, she can cry at the drop of a hat. I'm like, crying's not my issue. Rage. It's not even anger. It's rage. I feel this, like, rage. And I go, oh, what is this feeling? I'm not used to this. And what do I do with it? And it's over the dumbest things. So in the past couple years, I've made this noise more often than not. Ah! I do that for everything now. Matt will come in and be like, what's wrong? I'll be like, the paper towels didn't come off right. And he'll be like, should I walk away or crack a joke? And sometimes the answer's clear, walk away or crack a joke. Sometimes I say, try a joke, but at your own risk. So he's a good sport. Because again, what can you do? You got to try and laugh. I don't know why I'm filled with rage at the drop of a hat over stupid things. I hope that doesn't stick around. While it's kind of funny and has made Matt laugh a bit, it's not a good feeling. So anyway, just the perimenopause woes. But apparently, if you want to be menopause friendly, you got to talk about it. And get a desk fan. All right, as always, have a great day, keep moving, and thanks for listening.